Hello, everyone. I'm extremely excited to welcome you to the premiere of our new conference series, which is called Reporting the Machines, here at Publix today. And it's almost full house. So thank you for being here and making the effort to come in busy December. My name is Maria Exner. I'm the director of Publix, a house that is dedicated to the future of public interest, public service media, and nonprofit in the nonprofit sector. And I'm also a journalist. And I have caught a cold over the weekend. So please bear with me. If I'm, I feel good. I just sound a little bit cold and sick. Reporting the Machines is part of our brand new Technology Journalism Fellowship program that wants to enable journalists to report more in-depth and more independently about technology and how it impacts our lives and our societies. The first application deadline for this program has just run out a couple of weeks ago, and we received an extremely great number of more than 80 applications for actually 5 spots on the program. And I know that a few of you are among the people who applied for being a tech fellow next year, and I'm extremely grateful for your interest in the program, for taking the time to fill out the application. And again, please bear with us. At the end of January or mid-January, we will announce who the 5 tech fellows of next year will be. And if among all of you there are people who think, oh, a technology reporting fellowship sounds great, I want to support that, please come and talk to us because there could be more spots, definitely, than 5 on this program. And me and my colleague Leah here, we are happy to talk to you in more in-depth about that. So today's program is focused on questions of responsibility in the design and application of AI systems, as well as the role of journalism in highlighting opportunities and risks. And when you all, kind of registered for today's event, we promised that we would bring journalists and scientists and civil society experts and policy experts and AI developers and startup founders together in this room. And actually, I'm happy to tell that's exactly who you are. So I really want to extend a warm welcome to all of our speakers who are here in the first front rows, and I will welcome you on stage throughout this afternoon. And I know that some of you have traveled across the Atlantic to be here today. I don't know, Sydney is not yet with us, and Jette will be later here. And I really want to encourage all of you, because this is a great group and a really interdisciplinary group of people that use the few breaks that we have. There will be a coffee break, and then there will be a soup break before the last panel discussion to reach out and talk to people you haven't been in touch with yet. Because I think this is one of the main reasons why we all attend events. It's like, okay, it's great to hear from people on stage, but it's even greater if you go home and you have met a couple of new contacts. We are on a bit of a tight schedule, and here my clock's already running down, so I have to be quicker. Before we begin with the keynote of Annette Zimmermann, I would like to warmly thank the Federal Government Commissioner for Culture and the Media, who are actually the main funders of the Tech Journalism Fellowship Program. And I also really want to thank our cooperation and support partners for today's event, which is firstly the Media Innovation Center Babelsberg, MIZ, represented here today by Volker Bach. Volker, where are you? Oh, here. Thank you so much. And Sarah Luise Thiel and Jan-Niklas Schmidt. And they are part of Berlin-Brandenburg Regional Media Agency and Oversight Body. And as an innovation center for media and technology, they support projects a little bit similar to what we are doing here, startups and media professionals, and are really an ally in promoting new ideas for journalism. And maybe they can get a round of applause. And secondly, we can call 1014 among our partners, 1014 Germany and New York. And they're represented here today by Katja. Katja, where are you? Katja, hey Katja, great that you're here. And 1014 is a nonprofit cultural institution dedicated to fostering transatlantic dialogue through interdisciplinary programs that bring together art, business, tech, politics, and public engagement. And they have one of the best, I think they have one of the best locations in New York you can dream of. They're just opposite of the Met. So if you're ever in New York, they are overhauling their business, their beautiful home, and they're going to be back in business in 2 years. So then you absolutely have to make sure you attend their program in New York. I also really want to thank my team, mostly Eva von Grafenstein and Lea Bayer, who made today's event possible. We all wouldn't be here without those two really dedicated Publix colleagues and all of our events team. And please give them a warm round of applause.